welcome to Comfy Cozy Up. So this video is basically what I've read this week, what I'm reading, and craft things, as well as a journal mood announcement. Now, if you follow me on Instagram, you already know that the questionnaire was up and it was an opportunity for you to submit the word of the day, and of course I will narrow it down. A calendar will be available this Sunday, the 24th, and it will be on my Instagram, but you also can go on my blog to get the calendar for anyone who want to participate in my journal challenge. We are entering year 5, guys. November will be the 5th anniversary that we've been doing this challenge, and I'm still excited. I still look forward to the words of the day that is selected by the group, and we're gonna do this. So with that said, if you see this video before 5 p.m. on Saturday, you got time if you want to submit the word of the day. Other than that, again, the calendar will be available on Sunday. This week is about still working on my spring raw wardrobe and my summer wardrobe, and I completed that beautiful floral white dress. I absolutely love how it came out. It was, of course, it was a challenge for the zipper in the back, but after I was able to put a second one in, it was beautiful. Love how it fits. Can't wait to wear it. I really was looking forward to wearing it maybe Easter time, because I was thinking that the weather would be nice, but it don't look like the weather gonna be that nice. Even though I did plan on wearing it with a jacket, I very much doubt it. But it's gonna be worn, and when it gets worn, I'm gonna take some beautiful pictures. I want to be outside where it's just gonna give the dress justice. Then I decided to challenge myself with this different dress that was a button down and a wrap combined, and to see how it is done was very good. And it would have been done in terms of I would have been able to put it on now, except y'all, I ran a thread, and what's making me nervous is I'm hoping to get this exact thread, because the button area is not done, and one of the button that I put in buttonholes, I didn't like how the buttonholes looking, so I had to undo it, and I don't have enough thread to even any thread at all to even redo that buttonhole. And then there's about 3 buttons hole that there's no button because I had no thread to put the buttons in. So it's incomplete, but everything else is done, completely done. It is snug a little, which I'm surprised, but I have darts in the back, and I thought just undo the darts in the back, and that would give me more room. But then I'm like, I'm not gonna wear this dress right now because again it's cold, so I'm just gonna like continue to do what I'm doing by working out. I'm eating right. I've been eating really good, guys. I've been really sticking to low carbs, low fat, staying away from fried food, and eating I've been doing good for 2 weeks. So as that, I figure once, you know, and the workout, I'm hoping the dress will fit me right. So I was like, I'm gonna leave it and see what it looks like a month from now when the weather is really, really good. So that's the update on my craft. I have to make a skirt for my mother, and then there's another dress that I want to make that might be able to be doable for Easter. Not sure, but I have plenty of clothes that I realized I made in December that I still haven't worn, so I have stuff to wear, and I'm gonna wear them. I think it's the best time to wear them because we're in between seasons as far as the temperature. And yeah, so that's where we at, guys. But this bummed me up. I was like, and I looked through all my stash, because normally when I buy thread, I buy 2 because of this reason. I always end up buying 2 because I don't want to ever run out. But yeah, all right, so let's go into the reading. March Mystery Month, you know, March Mystery Madness. And I read 2 mystery books from the last time. Now I was going to do a video for Tuesday. I did not, because I didn't finish the book till I think I didn't finish the book till on Tuesday, and I had no time. You know, I'm working, so I didn't get to do that book. But and then of course I read another book, And they're both books that are part of a series. What I like about these books, though, even though it's part of a series, if you read them out of order, you wouldn't get spoiled per se, because they don't go into detail about what happened in the previous book. And that's the first one is Blanche Cleanup. And what I could say about the Blanche White series, it just keeps getting better. It just keeps getting better. And I love a series that you can read and you can still question, is it better than the first? And you're like, I think it's better than the first. Maybe not. You're questioning that. And I love that, because sometimes the series continues and it lose something about it that made you want to continue in the first place. Not this. There's 4 books in the series. As you guys know, Barbara Neely died a few years ago, so the series is done. It's only 4, you know, and now I'm like, damn, I have 1 more to go, because this is book 3, and it's just like, you know, but I'm gonna, you know, save the next one for next year, so that will be my last in the series. This one I enjoy because it's more of, again, a small town. Barbara getting herself in some mess, but then also being threatened in this. And her kids are growing and they are getting themselves into some serious adulthood things. And so that's a part of the story as well. You know, she's now cleaning at this woman's house, and these are the wife and the man is involved in politics, and how she's able to be nosy as usual, but nosy in terms of finding out some serious things that was happening with the family, and how she got caught up in it. Now, when I was reading this, I laughed a couple of times, because I think about the fact that this is based in the 1990s. I think this is 98 or something like that. And they're talking about VHS, I can't even remember. And I have some still, because I can still hold on to some vintage things in my house. I'm never gonna get rid of it. And I'm thinking, you know, them tapes about this size, and they're looking for a tape because it has some, you know, video footage of some things. And I'm thinking, like, you hiding this tape compared to now, you know, it's all digital, but it's just a thing. You go through people's house doing the most to find a tape that's about this size. And I was like, how time has truly changed. And it was so entertaining. I love the twist and turn with this. Of course, somebody always dead in her series, and you know, you try to figure out who did it and why. And she is that kind of person. She's in this, I think she's like about, I would say, late 40s. But you know, sometimes they would write her like she's like super old, but she's not that old. But you know, and you know, Blanche was doing some things, okay. So I really like Cleanup. I thought this was you know, Blanche Cleans Up was pretty good. I enjoyed it. Now that I think about it, I think I liked it better than the second one for sure. But I can't wait to get to the 4th one. I'm really a fan of this series. And then another series that I continue is Walter Mosley's Easy Riley series, and it's called White Butterfly. And once again, poor Easy. I felt bad for Easy in this. I felt like Easy is just never gonna catch a break. And in this, he's married, he has a kid, and still something always happened to pull Easy back, where police are borderline threatening him, but also needs him to solve a case. And this case, of course, are these young it started with these young black women who were being brutally, you know, unalive. And what happened in this is nothing was really like pushed about solving it until there was a white woman that she was on. So then it becomes, oh, we gotta do this. Now, this is historical fiction in terms of it is a crime mystery, but the timeline, I believe this is the 40s, the 50s. Yeah, this is 1956. So of course, just think of the timeline with that. And so in this, he's, you know, going into dark territory of trying to solve the issue, who did what. I love the how it was twist and turn in this. I love how Easy's life is intertwined in this, and where you get to really dig into him as a person and his decisions and the heartbreak of him not being able to balance it all, and the you know, the consequence for even his personal life. I am a big fan of Mouse, and I'm sorry, to this day Mouse will forever be Don Cheadle. And I was just reading this thinking of Don Cheadle and how he always get himself in some mess. Easy always having to come to his rescue, but then, you know, Mouse is the person who's trigger happy, very trigger happy, and you get this in this book as well. And he's also just out there, but it felt so like good. Like, I felt like, why was this not a movie? Or is it? I don't think so, but I would love to see this as a movie. I felt like this was super good. Super good. And those are the only 2 books that I finished. I mean, I'm doing well for the month. I don't, for sure, won't be reading all my TBR for the month. But I'm glad I got these 2 out the way. These were definitely like the 2 crime mystery that I wanted to read for sure. So the next thing I'm going to do is, for the rest of the month, is I'm going to finish this. I'm not that deep in. And this is the book that was from the subscriber jar for March. And this is going to be what I'm real focused on for the end of the month. It is World War One. It has very much, is in the beginning, is really about the boys in a dormitory kind of setting. And I don't know why they enlisted, but we'll see. But I'm not that far in. But, you know, it's a bit chunky. I figure, you know, I'll have the weekend to really dig into this. And then hopefully by next week it is done. Ooh. Ooh. Sorry. Then I finally got James. I am so excited for this book. So once I'm done with that March read, I am going to get into Huckleberry Finn first, and then James. And so far I've seen people get so excited about that's finished reading this, but you know, it is retelling homage story for Huckleberry Finn. So for me, I need to reread this because this is, I haven't read this since a child, and this way I can really be entertained by this and what he did to the story. So this is going to be the next project, and so if anybody's doing that, it's time to get on it. And hopefully I want to be the first week in April. These will be done, and I will be able to review them side by side, and of course give James a shot. I didn't realize James was going to be this small. James is small. James is small. I don't know why when the box came I was like, why the box so small? But and then again, you know, this seemed longer because there's tons of photos, guys. It's like a very old school vintage layout of this book. So that I mean, y'all know how I feel about these photos, but we're gonna do this. And so this will be my next project, and that's it. Yeah, and my plants that my seedlings, they're looking wild right now. So I think this weekend also I want to take them out and put them in pots, but again they're gonna stay inside. And then maybe I'll go through some planting stuff because it's supposed to be sunny. Let me not say that. It's sunny today. Tomorrow it's supposed to rain in the morning. Sorry. And then it's supposed to be sunny, I think, for the rest of the weekend. That I need to start working on some plants. And I did cuts. I'll go into my plant stuff in the next video. So maybe that will be for Tuesday video. And then I will also talk about some other craft and stuff. And finish off my junk journal. My junk journal has to be done this weekend, next week. And then do a video where you get to see all the things that I've done. So that's the plan. So yeah, guys, I am going to edit this and get myself to work. So I'm doing this before work. All right, guys, I will see you in the next one.